What's going on, YouTube? We about to switch the scenario up today, all the way up. We're about to give you, I want to start something a little different, off the gym, off everything else, off the fitness vibes. We're going to bring it into the barber world. We did a few videos, cutting hair, whatever the case may be, but now I want to actually talk to you guys and actually try to teach you guys the actual life of a barber, because I know there's a lot of young people, a lot of young individuals, or maybe somebody that's even older that wants to be a barber or wants to know what it takes to be a barber, whatever the case may be, living in this life. So what I'm gonna do is, guys, we're gonna sit down, we're gonna have a talk with the whole barbershop, with all of my family. These are my guys, these are my brothers. I don't want to call them employees. I don't care. I don't own this. We own this. So with that being said, I'm gonna take you guys. We're gonna have a nice little talk with them, a little chit chat, and speak about their experience on being a barber, on top of my experience on being a barber, and then I'm gonna try to involve some barber lessons, some life lessons in it, and as well as we're gonna keep it going, moving forward. I want to give you guys like a little segment of what it takes to be a barber, like as far as, you know, like building the relationships, as far as, obviously I'm not gonna sit here and talk about cutting hair, because obviously practice makes perfect, yes, but then there's all of this is actually the internal part of being a barber, like the person, the characteristics, the things you have to deal with, so on and so forth. So let's get it. I want you guys, we're gonna go meet all the barbers, we're gonna meet everybody. You've probably seen them, but we're gonna go ahead and meet them, speak to them. Not all of them are here, but the ones that are here, you guys are gonna get to speak to them and actually hear their part of the story. We're gonna have Robin in there with us, because Robin was a part of my journey as a barber in the beginning. I used to cut his hair before all of this started, before all this actually flourished. So yeah, this is my room. You guys have seen the barbershop. Now we're gonna walk into my room, the little area, VIP. You already know, $100 or better. It's like, nah, but anyways, this is my room. We got right here, we got June and Juju, my guys, you know. So Evo should be on his way, and Dice is not here. Other than that, then that's the team right there. Dice, Juju, June, Lolly. He's not here. He only comes on Saturdays. And the two braiders, the two girls. But other than that, we got them.
What up, though?
Let's get it.
It'll match up, bro.
Yo, bro.
You know, you just gotta like
You want a little space?
Move over, my nigga. What the fuck going on, bro?
ready. Anyways, guys, I feel like it's leaning though. I feel like you got me in the middle. I feel like it's like. All right, guys. Whatever. If you see me a little, it was Robin's fault. Anyways, so let's get it, guys. Like I said before, I just want to I want to give you guys, I want to bring you guys into our life. I want to bring you guys into this barber life, because a lot of people think that this barber life is easy. A lot of people think it's all sweet and dandy, which it could be. It could be. But the process in which it is, and the process in which it takes to be a barber is kind of hard. And it's not hard because of the hard labor, hard work. It's just hard mentally. Like it's like a waiting game, guys. You guys don't understand that. You go get hired somewhere else, you're going to get that check. At the end of the week, no matter what, you're going to get that check, because you're working. You're exchanging your time for money. Here, at the beginning, you're not exchanging your time for money. You're exchanging your time for experience. You're exchanging your time for the weight game of more clients. So that eventually you'll be exchanging your time for money. And then at that point, you're still not exchanging your time for money. You're exchanging your talent for money. You know what I'm saying? So I just want to bring you guys into our little world. And the reason why I want to do that is because everybody's experience is a little different. You know what I'm saying? So people that are starting to be a barber now is completely different than the people that are starting that were barbers before. Why? Many reasons. You got social media. You have a lot of things have changed. Number one is social media. Social media is the biggest reason why things have changed. And the reason why is like my experience is not the same as Juju. Juju started cutting maybe 4 to 5 years ago. No. June started cutting, how long? 10. You've been cutting for 10 years?
2014. Right after high school days. All
right, we're going to get into that. But the reason why I'm trying to say that a little different, because, again, like Evo's going to come here soon. You guys are going to see Evo. So right now we're with Juju Bean, Juju Blends, a.k.a. Juju on the beat. And we have June, the ruler. June, Jew. He going to tell you his name. It's a lot of them. So anyways, but again, the rule. So anyways, the reason why I'm saying that is different because, for example, me and June started cutting maybe around the same time. I don't know who was first. We'll see. You guys will get the answers to all that in a few. But the reason why I say is like me and him cutting in a time where we didn't have Instagram. We didn't have social media. We didn't have any of that. So it was grind time. It was stay at the barbershop till somebody walk in this motherfucker. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So Juju's might be a little different. Juju has some type of social media. Then Evo definitely has social media. Even been cutting for like a year and a half. And to see his growth in a year and a half, bro, let me tell you, a year... Crazy. to become a barber in a year and have some type of success is crazy.
Stupid.
It's ridiculous. So I'm gonna go ahead and pass it off to June. June the ruler, just rule on Instagram, just rule _7, I think it is. Add him, all that extra shit. So June, take the throne. Talk to me.
Alright, so let me give you an introduction. I be the God Just Rule, better known as June the Barber.
How long you been cutting?
I've been cutting professionally.
Don't give me the professional vibes, man. Give me the hard.
Professionally.
Give me everything.
Professionally at a shop since about late 2011. Late 2011. Fresh out of cosmetology school. So we going on what's that? 13 years?
So you didn't cut before cosmetology school?
I mean, I played with it, pause. I played around with it, cut my dad, maybe cut, little nephews and shit like that.
This is stuff I never knew before, guys. Hold up. Go ahead.
Yeah. So, no, I really got a real taste of it, pause. I really,
You felt it. It's like
it got serious. Yeah, during my time in cosmetology school. And then I got my first little gig on Dayton Avenue. Shout out to Dayton Avenue in Passaic. That was my first barbershop that I ever worked for. Shout out to Etchy. He
put you on.
He was like a mentor to me, you know what I'm saying? Like I had met him through a mutual friend, Kwani, that I went to school with. Shout out to Q. And then one day I was just, walking around like looking for a shop. I had completed my 600 hours where you went from a white coat to a black coat, where it's like
fucking black belt.
You once you get to it was a 1,200 hour the school, you got to complete 1,200 hours. When you get 600 hours, you're allowed to work at a shop with like a student permit. So that's when I started, going around looking for, a shop, and I landed, right there, Dayton Avenue, and I walk in and Etchy was there cutting. So, he kind of took me under his wing and, showed me the business, and, I'm grateful for that. And yeah, that was my real like serious, let's cut, chipping motherfuckers up again, because that's
couple bodies.
Couple bodies. Couple
it happens. That's how it is.
That's part of the game. That's part of the game.
How was it there to get your clientele? Did you get clientele there?
Oh no, that shop was.
That shit was done up.
Yeah, excuse me, but that shit was terrible. At that time, I was doing Monday through Saturday, Sunday, 7 days a week. I would be lucky to get a client on Friday.
Damn, on Friday?
Damn.
How long you was there for?
Word is born. I was there for a little bit. I was there for probably like 6 months. Then I landed I was there through a mutual friend, I got put onto a barbershop in Fair Lawn.
So you went from there to Fair Lawn?
Yeah.
2 shops?
Yeah.
Damn, I'm a hoe.
Yeah, that, and then
I worked in over 10 shops.
And I stayed in Fair Lawn for a good 10 years. You know what I mean? So from Fair Lawn was the real experience. You know what I mean? Ups, downs, sunny days, you had them days where, shit was rough too. However, that was the real experience.
That's where the plant got the seed got planted.
Yeah, that's where I bear the fruit of my labor.
And then you landed here.
And then I landed here.
Damn, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know this, but I thought you had a couple shops under your belt.
Nah, man.
You made me feel like a thought.
No, cause
barbershop thought.
You want to hear the real barbershop thought?
It's a case.
Nah, I got more than you under my belt.
It's a case by case scenario. You know what I mean?
But honestly, bro, I think your experience was pretty dope. Why? Although you didn't have much experience in like different environments, but you had a chance to actually build yourself up without having any. You said you had rainy days, yes, but you didn't have those rainy days where you had to leave and start all over again. So you had a good start, and you had a good finish to then end up here.
Most definitely.
Blessing. But like I said, like for example, it was never no starting over for you. You start over once, which is completely fine because the first one was dead.
I started over twice. Cause when I landed here,
Yeah,
you know.
but that's 10 years later. You know, at the end of the day, you still have some type of foundation. You
Most
have some type of
yeah,
foundation
definitely.
rather than having no foundation at all.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And you was nice by the time.
Yeah,
you
yeah, you
I'm
feel me? So you had a foundation.
I'm a seasoned vet. You know, I don't like, you know, not to toot my
yo,
own horn.
bro, I thought you had more steps
Nah,
on your belt.
nah. I went straight over there. I got, you know, I hate to say, but I got lucky, right? Landed over there, you know, it was good traffic. And back to what you were saying, like the time that era was different, cause
No social media.
that era you relied on walk-ins, and you know, you had to, everywhere you go, you had to, you know, business cards in your pocket. You know what I'm saying? You have to, you know, you have to stay in. Ain't no, I'll be right. I don't got no clients till 4 o'clock. Let me be back. Nah, you had to be there, cause you come back and it was like, yo, you missed 3 people. You know what I'm saying? You know, like you really had to be there. Like, you know, it's a hustle. It still is a hustle. However, back then it was really like
Real hustle.
you snooze, you lose. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a fact.
Now you could kind of like
Play with your time.
you could design it to where, you know what I'm saying, how you feel, but you know, it was really, you know, it was a hustle. Yeah.
That's crazy because I could talk because I worked there. We're gonna talk about mine and how I ended up there, but I worked there, so I know like he said, business cards, bro. A lot of people are really fond of business cards. I was never fond of that because, well, at the beginning I was fond of it, but now people aren't really fond of business cards. Why? Because you got Instagram. Like Instagram is your business card.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like people are flowing through the internet every day looking for barbers and stuff like that. Back then, you was really trying to you was driving past to see what barbershop looked better.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I worked there in front of, so I know the traffic and no disrespect to anybody, but it was like a white town. It was a white town, so those white people really didn't mind who cut their hair. So it was like, yo, you gonna come in, you gonna come in. Now we're in a point where barbers are more loyal, clients are more loyal to the barber than their girlfriend. Back then it didn't really matter. They would switch it up, it don't matter. Boom, whoever till
you find the one that
the one that made you feel comfortable. And we're gonna talk about that too. Maybe in this segment, maybe the next segment, about being comfortable, making your client feel comfortable so that it's uncomfortable to sit in somebody else's chair.
Let me tell you, cause you from that era too. You actually cut before me.
I really did.
Yeah, I remember you cutting with Keon. Anyway, you see how we got the apps, right? And so the app, you gotta have some pictures up there of your work, right?
There was no pictures.
We from the era.
No pictures.
Yeah, but hold on. That it was at that time it was starting to die out. However, it still existed. It was a portfolio. You had like you fucking a picture book of your work. You remember that?
Never do that.
And you know that's tell me what you want. And you know what I mean? You going through
not even you had the fucking
and the picture the
frame on the wall 1
give me
through
a number
30.
6.
I need a number 4 up there. You feel me? 1 through 30.
It
Shit
was
like that.
It was
no barbershop got that anymore.
Not no more.
They really walk into the shop and got that, which you're supposed to. But yeah, it had the fade, it had the design, it had this, it had that.
They probably still got it.
Yeah, they still got it. That's crazy because I ain't gonna lie. Damn, I've been coming before you. That's crazy. I ain't even know.
Yo,
He's a little older than me.
That little chart has some wild characters. I don't know where they
got those pictures from,
but they got some wild characters.
Nah, them shits was definitely Photoshop, bro, to the T. Cause them shits look
definitely
fake, bro. Like
they were too perfect. They were
perfect.
Too perfect. Yo, ask for that, it did not look like that. But it is what it is. It is what it is. That's fine. Yo. Alright, June, since your story was a little short, your experience was a little short, even though you had a great run, you still in a great run. There's never a run, it's a marathon. So we're gonna switch it over to Juju, because Juju got a lot more to say.
Pass it down to you.
Nah, I wanna pass it down to you, because then I'm gonna branch off of your story. I'm gonna branch off of your story. So go ahead, Juju. Tell me, Juju. Where you started?
Alright, so like where I started like barbershop wise, or where I started like cutting in general? Like,
hey, talk your shit, man.
Talk my shit. Alright, so look, so I started.
Your mother's cat.
Real quick, how old are you?
I was when I started. I was 18 years old.
18.
Look who walked in.
Evilicious is on the way.
Evilicious.
Alright, so you was how old?
I was 18. I was 18.
How old? Alright, so go. Yo, get the stool. So Juju, how old were you when you started cutting?
When I started cutting, I was 13 going on to 14.
Okay, so how that
it was that summer of freshman year. Like I was going into freshman year of high school. So my mom, she had gave me $20 to go get a haircut for my first day of school. And I actually took those $20. It used to be a Walgreens where I used to live because I moved from a city to a town. So it was a little different. I really didn't trust barbers in my town like that. And I didn't really know nobody. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to take these $20. I'm going to go to Walgreens. I'm going to get myself some wall clippers. And bro, I got some wall clippers. And that day I went on YouTube. I watched a video for 15 minutes. YouTube. And then I went YouTube University.
We ain't had that.
Right? YouTube University, that's my era right now. And I went and I started watching. I remember the first guy that popped up was 360 Jeezy, and I started watching like a taper, and I messed it up. Like I went OD on it. I looked crazy for the first day of school. I was like 13.
Oh, you did it on yourself?
Yeah, I did it on myself. It was like the first time ever me touching the clippers.
You were spontaneous, bro.
Bro, I was just like, yo, I'm tired. I'm tired of like. I was like, yo, I'm tired of paying for haircuts. The haircuts was $20 at the time, but I was just tired of asking for $20. So I was like, you know what? Let me do this. Like I feel like I could do this. So boom, I started messing with it. Like throughout the whole high school, I was messing with it till, junior year. That's when I was really, cutting, like not too much. But then I started off with my dad. The first person I ever cut was my dad. I used to mess him up. I used to give him like a super high taper, like back kid type of shit. Like it was crazy.
He looked like a monk.
Yo, he looked crazy, but it was cool, bro. Like I really, where I really found my passion, that I was like, yo, like I love this, was when when I first started like with my dad, like cutting him. Like it was cool. Like it was just like when you first just picked up the clippers and you was just like, yo, like this is fun. Like cutting hair is fun. So throughout my high school career, I wasn't really consistent. That's why I said 2014. Like I said 10 years, but in reality it's 5. But I'm gonna get into that. It was really 5 years, like not consistent. Like I used to cut people in my grade. Like I used to promote it on Snapchat. That's when Snapchat was like popping. Like back in the day when it first ever started coming out, I used to like make videos of people cutting people in their backyard and they. Garage. Like so I remember I cut somebody in their outside, like literally outside. Like it was dark as hell. I had my little light. I used to do mad house calls, like just going to people's houses. I was just
in the dark with a headlamp.
Bro, I'm talking about like let me try to think like the wildest place I ever cut.
Nigga was a raccoon with clippers.
Bro, there was a time, bro. It was like sophomore year of high school, bro. I can remember this to this day, bro. It was super cold outside. I used to work at a pizzeria, and in the pizzeria, I used to just make $7 an hour. And I was like, yo, I'm tired of this fucking job. Like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here. So I remember somebody was like, yo, like, can you come cut me right now? And they used to live in like a town over from me. So I used to be on a bike with a backpack on, and I used to have my clippers in the back just so in case somebody hits me on Snapchat, I used to just go to their house. And I remember I used to go. I went to somebody's house.
He was on the go.
Bro, I went to someone's house. I forget. I don't even know. I don't even remember it to this day. They was it was like a hood. Like it was in a hood, but like their house looked crazy. Like I used to just go there, cut them. I used to charge $10 an hour. $10 for a haircut for a house call. Like I just wanted to cut, to be honest. Like I was just doing the pizza job just to get by. I was really just trying to save for my first car, which I got junior year. And then throughout high school, it was on and off. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody was letting me cut their hair. Like I had to build that trust. But then I'm gonna just fast forward to senior year, where I graduated. As soon as I graduated, I said, you know what? I'm gonna sacrifice the summer of 2018, and I'm gonna go to school. You know, I went to school. I had my experience at school. Boom, I got out of there, got my license. Boom. After that, like. The school was an experience, School was really like, I didn't learn how to cut hair in school. School was more like they taught you the basics with hair, colors, regular stuff,
The science of it.
Yeah, the science of it, It was just regular. Like I was still cutting. Honestly, that was when I went to school. That was like the brokest I ever been in my life. But thank God that in school, after you did your hours and stuff, obviously you went down to the floor. You got to do hair, you had to do women's hair, you could do women's hair, you had to do whatever they told you to do, you had to do it. So boom, I finished school, but throughout school I was working in a shop. My first barbershop.
So your first barbershop was while you was in school.
My first barbershop was while I was in school, the first month of school, and it was down a block from my house. It's Top Cuts 3. I still know the people there. I appreciate y'all for giving me the chance to work there. That spot was a walk-ins. It was only walk-ins, right? So you could only cut walk-ins. You couldn't make an appointment. You couldn't. It was a walk-in barbershop. So in that shop, I couldn't really I couldn't grow because honestly, I felt like once they saw that I was like a rookie, they was like, yo, like we not giving this dude clients.
They trying to give you no clients.
They trying to give me no clients. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. Like I gotta really get this shit out the mud by myself. Like I gotta really promote this bitch on Snapchat, like to get my clients in my chair. So bro, like it was wild because like I remember doing clients and I was mad nervous, but I was still like mad professional. Like I still like, I was just cutting clients. And I was like, you know what? I did 3 months there. I said, you know what? I'm good. I'm about to leave. Like I'm about to just go. Bro, I went 3 times over Harrison, deep, like 20 minutes, bro. And it was a small.
It better over there?
Huh?
Was it better over there?
It was nah. It wasn't. It was just worse, to be honest with you. It just got worse, to be honest with you. Like it was a small barbershop. There was no barbers. Like it was one guy, and then it was me. And it was a really, really small barbershop. But the problem with Harrison was that it was real. Every corner you went was like Passaic. Any corner you went, there was mad barbershops. So you couldn't really cut like my clientele wasn't like, I didn't have no clientele. I'm fresh out of school, so I can't even like.
So you went from
Lyndhurst to Harrison.
So in Lyndhurst, the problem was that it was walk-ins, there was mad clients, but they didn't want to let you cut.
They didn't want to let me cut.
So then you go to another barbershop and there was no clients.
No clients. Bro,
Te jodiste.
Me jodí. Bacanamente, I was like, yo, like, I was just like, damn, bro, like, so it was just worse. So
That's the title of this video.
You know what I did? You know what I did? I said, you know what? Damn, I went from Harrison, so that's second. Then I went back up to, then I said, I told the guy, I said, you know what? After like a month or two, it was like, I was like 2 months or 3 months into school. So I was like, yo, like, damn, bro, like, I have no money, bro. I gotta get gas. I need gas to go to school. I need money to eat, to go to school. Like, bro, I needed money, bro. I needed money, bro. So, just sit right here, bro. So, bro, I needed money and I didn't have money, bro. So I'm like, yo, damn, like, what am I gonna do? So from Harrison, from Lyndhurst to Harrison,
What'd you go after that?
that's a good
So you just left, like, yo, there's no clients here, I gotta get out.
I gotta get out of here, bro. There's no walk-ins, bro. Bro, oh my God, where did I go? Okay, from there, I went to a barbershop that I used to go to where it was like junior year of high school that I used to get a cut with someone there. So I went over there ASAP. I was like, yo, bro, like, can you get me in here? Like, do you have a chair? They're like, yo, nah, like, we don't really got a chair here, but you could come watch. So I was like, ah.
Still recording?
So I said, ah.
So they told you could go watch, but you can't cut?
I can't cut. So I was like, I bet. Let's get it. So boom, I went to go watch, and there was a guy there working, but it was like some Mexican guy that used to work there. He used to work at a pizzeria too. He was working there, but he wasn't really working there. Like, he was just kind of like getting his feet wet in there. So I was just every day I used to go there after school, watch, until like I got really cool with the people there.
They let you work.
They let me work there, right? They let me work there, and the guy wasn't really working there, so they gave me the chair. But then there was this one guy in that barbershop that I used to get a haircut with, like back in the day, where he was real envious, and he was real like, yo, why is he here? Like, why you working here? Like, he was mad envious because, he's straight from the boat. And he was just like, and I don't mean to talk bad about him, but that's just the way I felt inside. Like, he didn't want me to cut there because he felt like I was gonna take his clients. But in reality, he had more experience than me. And in reality, I was just a young dog trying to work and trying to learn and just trying to be around an environment where I could grow and just be, the person I am now. So boom, I worked there. I worked there for about 2 years, right? It was like 2019. It was 2018. I worked there till like 2020, I'm gonna say, like 2020.
Did you grow?
No, I'm bugging. No, hold up. I'm trying to think because I'm trying to put the pieces together. 2018, I graduated.
Don't
Boom.
worry about the years, bro, because to max the years is gonna be a bit. It's the process. How?
Okay, so boom.
You was there
So
for what, like a
I
year,
was
2
there. I
years?
was there for like I was there for a year, 2019, right? But that year,
Did you grow?
heck yeah, I grew. But then I was like, then I wanted to like leave because like I didn't feel like.
You didn't feel comfortable?
No. The problem was that I left there. The one and nothing, I left because every time I was making like for the holiday I was making money, but then like it was percentage, right?
Oh, so it was raping you?
So they both like I used to do my numbers and I used to be like, yo, why is this off? Like my number, the numbers is off. Like
They was getting
they was checking you from. So I was like, yo, I gotta get out of here. So I left. So that's where I left to Little Ferry, and I can't think. Yeah, I went from NA to Little Ferry. Yo, I can't. This is where I really
You
like.
was wasting gas.
Yo, crazy, bro. And I was still in school, bro. This is where I really me puse la pila here, because this barbershop, you know, was a little small. But there was a lot of good barbers around me. Like, shout out Alex, shout out Joe, shout out Hav. Like, if y'all watch this, like, I appreciate y'all to the max. Like, y'all don't understand.
What's the name of the shop?
In the cut shop. That's what's up. You know what I'm saying? So it was in the cut. It was cool. It was an amazing, real professional barbershop. Like this is the barbershop where I really learned the most. Like, you had a lot of honestly, I think there's a lot of legendary barbers in our barbershop. Like,
that was your foundation.
bro,
right?
that's where Juju Blends was like stemming from. Like, that's where I really got my shit like right for real. Like, I was around a lot of good barbers, and so. But the thing was that my problem was that I wasn't to their level, so I was still like a rookie still. You know what I'm saying? So my I wasn't there yet. You know what I'm saying?
So while you was cutting, they was hawking.
Yeah, hawking. So it was a little, you know, like
Overwhelming.
it was overwhelming. You know, when you have someone that's always hawking and like that's just a little. You feel me? That la presión. I couldn't take that pressure. So you feel me? I had to get up out of there.
You left there because of the.
I didn't leave. They just told me like in a nice way. They told me like, yo, like, you know, you should go to like another shop where it's a little bit more calm and you could just learn at your own pace. And like, you know, we didn't, you know. So I said, all right, I respect that. No hard feelings.
You kicked me out, but no hard feelings.
No hard feelings. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. No hard feelings. So guess what I did? My problem, the problem was that I went back to North Arlington, right? Where I first
Where all the walkers was at?
Yeah, so I went there. I started going crazy. Bang, cutting. I started cutting, building my clientele. Then
As usual.
Then COVID hit.
June gotta go cut, guys. June gotta go cut.
Give Evo your mic.
Give Evo the mic, man.
Oh, hey, Evo. Evo Lish.
See what happens when you get busy? You can't even do nothing.
Seasoned vet.
COVID hit, bro. COVID hit.
What's up, man?
This is where everything went crazy. Like, this is why I really like. I was like, yo, like, what are we gonna do? My mom, she was like, yo, like, what are you gonna like? I wasn't really worried about the money, but it was more like people were still hitting me for haircuts. So I was doing. A guy was back. It was back to square one. Like, yo, let's go cut. Let's go cut up people's houses down with the mask on and everything. Boom, COVID hit. And then this is like, I'm glad COVID hit because like it gave me a lot of time to like really think about stuff. Like, yo, like, wow, like you just have so much free time. And like I was just thinking like, yo, damn, like I remember just thinking like, yo, what's gonna be my next move? Like, I really don't want to go back to North Arlington, and I really want to like, I want something different, you know. And then this was where I met that's when we were doing the Forex thing. And then that's where I met, I think I met Stan, and then I met, Lenny, and then I met Lenny, and I was like, yo, damn, Lenny cool, like, and I really wanted to meet Lenny, and then from Lenny was like, yo, why don't you come cut at my boy Dave's shop? So I was like, you know what?
That was before or after you hit me? You hit me before you met them?
You know what's crazy? I hit you back in 2018, bro, and I got the message right here, and I could look it up, and you could see it, bro, and I'm going to read it. I'm going to just read it. I'm going to read it to them real quick.
And he left you on red, right?
Yeah, he didn't even read it, bro.
He didn't even read it. He didn't even leave you on red.
Right now,
Bro, I'm going to find it right now, bro. No, I got you right now. Look, I'm going to find it. I'm going to read the message I left this dude right here. Because in 2018, I could have saved my ass so much time and so much energy. And we would have been on another level, right?
No. Don't say that, because Dave could have kindly kicked you out too.
Check this shit out, yo. Check this shit out. Look, I got it right here. Hey, I'm Julian. I have a real passion for the work I do in the barber field. I was at Robert's barbershop the other day, and he told me that he need a that you need a barber. So I was like, if you want to give me a call. Here's my number. Thank you. Never read it. So that's when.
That's when we met in the hotel.
We met in the hotel. I was wilding. I don't know what I was doing.
You had a fucking notebook.
I had a notebook, y'all.
Yo, this guy had a notebook.
Let him explain it.
This nigga had a notebook, and he was just talking to everybody. Was doing forwards at the time. He just had a notebook, and everything everybody was saying, he was writing it down in the notebook. Rob, when I tell you this nigga had a black and white notebook, the one with the black and white, yes, that notebook, bro. He just he'll walk up to you, talk to you, whatever you saying, he's writing it. What the fuck? So he came up to talk to me. And he was like, yo, I hit you up. I'm like, oh, shit. Damn,
You don't even know
that's
where
crazy.
he took notes.
So I'm just talking to him about, like, barber shit. We talking about the first shit. Bro, I'm looking at this nigga. And everything I'm saying, he's writing it down. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a cop? Like, what the fuck? I'm like, yo. I felt weird. I'm like, yo, this nigga really writing everything I'm saying down, bro. So, but to know Juju is to love him, bro. Like, so at first I'm like, yo, why is he writing everything I'm saying? But then the more I'm start talking to him, the more you understand why he's doing it. Like, that's his learning process. Everybody has a different learning process. His learning process was write everything down. That shit was funny as hell.
You know what it is that I was just a student, bro. So like when I went on your page, I was like, yo, damn, he nice. Like, that's cool. Like, damn, if I get in there, like, I gotta be nice too. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta match that energy, because then that stemmed back. I got like a little PTSD from like the last shop. I was like, yo, damn, they took me. I had to leave. So it's like, yo, damn, I gotta get my shit lit. Like, so that's why I was writing. I remember asking you, like, what clippers you use, what trimmers you use, shit like that. I was just writing shit down, like, yo, damn, I bet, I'm gonna just take notes.
So
and then fast forward, that's when
COVID will start disappearing. I didn't tell you to come. I just told you to hit me up.
No, you said, yo, hit me up, bro, and then from there, I said, yo, bro, I'm ready. Let me know if let me know I could just move in. I could move right in. And then that's when you hit me. That's when I met Dice here. We was next door.
I told you to come right away, right?
Yeah, you was like, yo, just come, bro. Let's get it, like, whatever. And I was like, I bet. So, but then I ain't gonna lie, bro. I felt like the first few months I got here, like on the other side, it was a different environment. It was a different town. It was a lot of getting used to, because like it was just, and then I ain't gonna lie, bro. I remember we was outside, we was chiefing it up, like we was smoking and shit, and I went back inside, and I sat down, and I'm just looking at you. This nigga got hella tattoos. You just look mad. Like when I first, like this is my first impressions for you, like for me. I never told you this, but I was like, yo, damn, this nigga got mad tattoos. Like, this shit mad ghetto here. But like, it was just like,
wow.
Yo, but it's just like, I just didn't know you the way I know you now. So it was like, yo, damn, like, yo.
Guys, do I look intimidating, bro? Was it intimidating?
Bro, it was just the
or ghetto?
Tattoos, and like, it was just a lot, bro. So I was just like, yo, damn, like, do I see myself here? So then I was like, I started overthinking. Like, I'm like, yo, damn, like, can I be myself in here? Like, it was just so much. Cause you had so many different personalities. You feel me? You had Jay. Jay was a little quiet. He didn't really talk too much. Then you had Dice. Dice was like, hood rat. Like, how, like, you just look at Dice, hood rat nigga. Like, no offense to you, Dice. I'm just saying how I felt at the time, bro.
Dice eventually. No
disrespect.
Take that back. You gotta take it back. That nigga is disrespecting right now.
I'm not disrespecting you. I'm just saying the way I felt when I first, this is first impression. First perspective of when I first got here. But then, everything was cool. Then that week, the bodies came. It was cool. And at the time, I ain't gonna lie, I was here. I was next door. But I had a couple clients. I didn't have, from all the barbershops I went through, I didn't have so many clients. It was just like a couple where I cut 1, 2, or 3 a week, and then.
Yeah, how was that? Let's talk about getting a client. How was it getting a client? Like, what was that about?
Okay, so, what do you mean? Like, how did I get my clients?
Like, the process of getting a client, how was it? Like, mentally, was it?
Oh, I'm gonna tell y'all something. You gotta be really, 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 really patient when it comes to getting clients. Because.
This wasn't I told you.
First thing I told you, I said, yo, bro, there's walk-ins, but there's not walk-ins that's gonna pay your bills.
Exactly.
I told you that from the rip. Like I told Evo when he first came in. I'm like, yo, there's walk-ins, but these walk-ins aren't gonna pay your bills.
They're not.
This is not a barbershop where it's in the middle of a town where nobody cares about your haircut. So now we're moving forward to where we're in the era where everybody's loyal to the barber. So for you to get a client, you didn't have to necessarily do something, but you have to give people a reason to want to be in your chair.
The experience.
Yeah. So I was really good. I'm really good at talking to people, and I'm really good at making people feel comfortable when it comes to sitting in my chair. I'm real professional, right? So I took that and I ran with it. But then I remember you told me, yo, bro, post, like, just post, hustle, post, hustle, post. And I love going outside. So, you know, at the time, I wasn't really going outside like that because I didn't have the money to go outside like that. You know what I'm saying? Bro, I came in here. What was the first experience when I came in here, bro? Big ass shoes. I didn't even know how to dress when I went next door. That's when I knew, like, yo, damn, like, okay, this is where I need to be. Like, y'all was telling me, yeah, I used to clown it, but, like, it was just to be better. You know, that when I took it where it was to be better, I was like,
you saw the intention.
I saw the intention, so I was like, I bet it's not to clown me. It's just to make me a better person. So I started switching up my flow, my swag. I remember watching you for like a while, like a lot. I used to ask you like, yo, was that good? Was that bad? You used to tell me, yo, you gotta get that better. You know why I grew in here? Because you know why I grew in here? Because you allow me to fuck up and then allow me to fix up at the same time. Where in another shop, if you fuck up and you keep fucking up, they're gonna either kick you out or they're gonna tell you like, yo, you gotta go somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Because it's messing up their clientele in that shop. But here, it made me like, I feel like this shop kind of made me in a way because I was able to be myself. I was able to talk how I wanted to. I was able to be myself, you know. And when you're yourself in an environment, you don't really think about like people people judging you or telling you, you know, you're not. You're just being you. You feel me? I could do whatever I want. I could feel whatever I want. I could do whatever.
I was real lenient with you. It's funny because
You know, when Juju, Robert, you wasn't here for this, but when Juju walked in here, bro, he had probably 2 pair of sneakers. I remember them like the back of my hand. He had a pair of. They weren't Air Max. They were like Nike. There were some Nike runners. I don't remember the exact name because I have a pair in the house. There were some Nike runners. They were like white, blue, and like a peach color. You remember those with the nets in the front?
I still got those.
You still got them?
Yeah.
Those were his gym sneakers, right? And he had some fucking Yeezys. They were both big as hell. I never realized how big they were till we in the gym one day, and we pushing the sled, and his sneaker just flew off. I'm like, bro, why your sneaker just come off like that? He like, what you mean, bro? I ain't tired. I said, them shit's tied.
Just come
I said,
tied.
put them shits on real quick. Yo, bro, you could put your whole hand in the back of his foot. I'm like, nah, Jew. Nah, we gonna switch it up. Like, we gonna switch it up.
Yeah, Juju, the fact that you was a grown ass man and you ain't know your shoe size is crazy.
Yo, bro, he didn't know his shoe size till about 2 years ago. You feel me? So it's like, yo, bro, I'm like, nah, Jew. So one day we in the shop. I took my sneakers off. Jay took his sneakers off. Dice took his sneakers off. We all gave him a pair of sneakers. We're like, yo, bro, try these shits on. We're going to find out your shoes today. Today, we're going to find out what size you really are.
It was a clown.
And
was measuring shit that Foot Locker used to
yeah,
have.
bro, we didn't do that. We just said, yo, here, we're going to find out. So, God is great. And he ended up being my size, bro. Out of everybody, he ended up being my size. So I'm like, Drew, you're wearing a size 11. You're a fucking 9.5, bro. You're a 9.5, bro. Get rid of those Yeezys. They gotta go. Get rid of everything. They gotta go. We should just whole swag up. Yo, bro, Juju's swag went from A to Z. Like this, bro. Like, it was bad.
to
Like,
100.
and I always told him when it goes back down to.
We went to Marshalls that day too, I think.
Took him to Marshalls, took him to the mall with me, everywhere. And it goes down to this. Like, I was like, yo, bro, like, if you're gonna be a barber, your impression counts. I don't care how ass you are. You have to keep your impressions up to par. Your first impression up to par, because it's like, when people walk in, they're gonna leech off of that. They don't know how you cut. You're not cutting. They don't know nothing. So they're gonna base you off your looks. You feel me? And I always tell everybody this, guys. You gotta remember this, guy. That if you're gonna be a barber, you have to somewhat. If you're not the nicest barber in the room, try to be the cleanest barber in the room. Not clean as far as cleanse or whatever case it be. Clean as far as how you look.
Bro.
That too, but clean as far as you look. Because let's say we got a lineup of 4 niggas. We got a lineup of 4 people, right? And 2 people are bummy as hell. 2 people fly as hell. Or let's just say 1 and 1. 1 bummy, 1 fly. Right? But the bummy one is the nice one. The bummy one has his talent. He's the best barber in the shop. But he's bummy. Then you got the guy that looks nice, clean fit. It don't even matter if it was from Marshalls or from Amiri. If the fit is clean, the fit is clean. That's your first impression. But he asked. The one that's fly as hell, Amiri down, he asked. A client walking. He doesn't know nobody. He walks in. He's looking for a haircut. He looks around. Who do you think he's going to go for? He's going to go to the one that's a married down. And that's the one that's going to fuck him up. Why? Because the one that's bummy is bummy. You're going to be like, what the hell is he wearing? I'm not, nah, he got to be ass. He don't got no money. So again, first impression counts. Go ahead.
At least dress to impress, where it's like, it don't gotta be like
They
crazy.
don't gotta be fly. Just said Marshall.
Yeah, Marshalls, like, bro, you could go to
$20.
Marshalls, bro. It's how you put the fit together, really.
It's a fact.
And that's what you taught me. Like, it's how you put it together. if you could put it together, you lit.
You lit.
So continuing on, right? So boom, I got here, boom. This is probably, so we're going on what, 3 years?
Yeah, we're about to.
So this is the first barbershop I've been for the longest. Like every 2 years I usually leave. I've been real, I think my growth here has been OD. Like I went from 0 to 100.
Jeez,
From building, but from building from the mud, like I think I got this bitch from the mud. Like for real, like I could say that because like I didn't have clients the way I have clients now. Like, bro, like I really got this shit, like no walk-ins, like straight social media. Like I'm not gonna say straight social media.
You got it from keeping it
Planted.
Yeah.
You kept your foot planted.
Just
And
straight.
the clients started coming in. People started fucking with your vibe. And that's the thing. When you were being yourself, you was being yourself the whole time. That you weren't faking nothing. You wasn't trying to be too cool. You wasn't trying to be too gangster. You wasn't trying to be the nicest person in the room. You were just being you. And people leased onto that. People saw your heart. People saw your heart for what it was. They didn't see it for what you tried to be.
Exactly, and that's one thing that you should. I think as a barber, you should always like just be you. Like you like if you're the quiet barber, just be the quiet barber. If you're the energetic that likes to talk about, be that. Like I feel like you can't fake. Like you can't be fake in this industry. Like yeah, just be you. Like I think that's what I really learned here. Like just being yourself is gonna get you where you want to get. You know, but bro, I learned a lot here, bro. I learned how to dress. I learned how to dance. I'm still trying to learn how to dance. Like, you feel me?
Oh, yo, we're on a new thing here where every Friday, Saturday, we teach Juju how to dance.
You know what I'm saying?
And I'm not wild, bachata, merengue, salsa.
Everything.
Right now, we just trying to teach him how to.
You know,
feel me? He
dance.
Dominican and don't know how to dance.
Trying to move his hip.
We gotta help him
switch
out.
that up a little. You feel me? Say something, but bro, I learned a lot, bro. What else, bro? I learned how to get money here, bro. I learned how to like here, like I really know how to hustle. Like even going to like the gym, like you gotta hustle, like hustle everywhere. Like anywhere I go, I take advantage.
So you feel like that's molding you to where you are right now?
Bro, 100%. Even though I could say that I learned, like I could say from each barbershop I learned something. Like from each barbershop that I went to, I could learn something. The first barbershop I learned how to cut with scissors. The second barbershop I learned that you can't like. What did I learn? I really didn't learn nothing in the second barbershop. The third barbershop in North Arlington, I learned that I was kind of learning how to cut with scissors more there because it was straight, like it was white people, so you had to learn how to cut with scissors. If you didn't know how to cut with scissors, they jodiste, papi. Then Lil Ferry taught me like it was more like fades, like how to really get a fade to the like real nice and clean. Even though I was still working on my fades and how to work with my tools and stuff, I was still, but I learned the concept. I really got the fades out of there, like just learning with the. I remember I was using the Andis, like that's where I learned how to do all of that. Then from there, here. Now here's where I really learned how to like. All right, let's get clients. Like you know what you're doing. You got I could say you're my mentor when it comes to this. You got a mentor watching you, and you could ask him anytime. Like, yo, was this good? Is this bad? What can we do better? You know, and that's where I really like learn. You know, just sticking to one person. Like
What do you feel was more important in the process? Learning how to cut, or building your personality?
Both. Now, if you was to choose one, right? You learn how to cut first. 100%. The personality's gonna come later. Cause you can't be joking around fucking a nigga up. You can't be telling jokes in the chair while you cutting, but you're slicing them.
It's all fun and games.
Because now it's all fun and games until we got out the chair and one corner's smaller than the other.
Okay. And you want to know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you something about yourself.
What?
It was completely opposite for you.
What do you mean? Like I was joking.
It was
around.
completely opposite for you, bro.
But hold up. But it was backed up with work because I was still watching and I was still learning
No,
at
of
the
course.
same time.
But I'm about to tell you about yourself, bro.
Okay.
With you, remember, I just asked you. I said, would you rather have worked on personality or worked on your craft?
Is that?
Listen, your craft comes in the process of inevitably.
Yeah.
Your personality was first.
Okay.
Why? Your personality kept your personality kept that fuck up to keep coming and perfect your fuck up.
Or your
That's
day one.
true.
If it wasn't for your personality, Drew, if it wasn't for your heart, if it wasn't for the genuine heart that you have, the character you have within you, those clients that you did fuck up would have never came back. They were never gonna be able to fix it.
You're 100% right, because now I'm thinking about a couple clients that I still have to this day
That you fucked up.
that I fucked up. And
They forgave you.
They forgave me, but
Imagine you was an asshole. You had no personality. You had no character. You fucked that person up. Do you think that person would have came back?
They'll never come back, and I know it because I just know it. And you're actually right. I'll take that back. You're actually right. You're actually right though, because you low key, like my personality. I don't know who I get it from. I'm just
you.
I'm just me. Like I'm just
You
me,
don't think
bro.
you're funny, but you're hilarious.
I really don't think I'm funny, bro.
No, you're
Hey, I'll say this bro. I don't think I'm funny, bro. Like, if you told me to make you laugh right now, I can't make you laugh, bro. Like, I really can't make you laugh. Shut up, bro. I can't make you laugh. Like, I really can't. But honestly, bro, you're right, bro. Like, now that I think about it, yeah. Your personality, like, it does matter. Like, in a way, you don't gotta force your personality either.
No, that's the problem.
Like this.
Some people, it was a lot. Not gonna say easier for you in the process, but it was a lot better for you in the process.
Yeah.
Because your personality backed up your mistakes.
Yes. Fact.
And that's something that again, I'm gonna teach you guys and not this segment, but the next one maybe, but. Personality is everything when it comes to this, because personality is gonna help you build your relationship.
Yo, bro, not even personality, bro. Let's talk about just being mad universal. Like when it comes to like you said, like just talking about anything. Like if you could talk about anything, you could.
Yeah, but that comes down to the relationships. Now that comes down to relationship. But I just wanted to pinpoint that to you, like,
okay,
so you could realize that, because you probably didn't even notice that yourself until right now. And that's why I asked you that question, because some people think that, oh, practice makes perfect. That's how I'm going to get on my clients. But how are you going to get the clients in your chair if you have no vibe? How are you going to get the clients in your chair if people look at you and don't want to be next to you? Energy is crazy. You could tell somebody's energy before you even say a word to them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's something you're going to have to thank God, because can't nobody teach you that.
Nah, you can't teach that.
You can't teach nobody that.
You can't teach that.
At all. Yeah. So I want you to sit on that thought while we go switch it up. So guys,
I think I'm about to go crazy now.
Guys, so real quick, we about to switch it up over to Evo, because Evo got here late. So Evo Face, Evo-licious to us, not to y'all. Eric, his name is Eric. And
You know the vibe.
we're gonna go back to Eric. Eric's story isn't as long as Juju's. We sat there for a little while with Juju because Juju has a lot more time in than Eric, a lot more obviously he's a little barbershop thought too, not as much as me, because he only named 4 barbershops. But we're going to break it down, bring it over to Eric, and let Eric introduce himself, let Eric tell you his story. And again, it's not going to be as long, because I think Eric, how many shops?
It's my second one.
That's crazy. So there we go, real quick. Go ahead, Eric, Evo Fades.
Eric / aka Evo Fade, you know the vibes. So, you know, I've only been cutting for like a year and a half. But it's been a journey, like as short as it may seem, it felt you know, longer, like just through the experience and, you know, just the trials and errors, the triumphs, you feel me, the turbulence and everything. So that makes the journey like worthwhile. But really, like before I started cutting hair, I was really just working at a warehouse, and you know, like working there, like, you know, a lot of people around me was like, how do I say it, but like dead, you feel me? No motivation, like no inspiration. Everybody just wanted to work, clock in, clock out, that's it. And nobody really just felt inspired, and I felt like that really just affected my energy. And I knew I wanted something greater for myself, something I wanted to like, something more fulfilling.
How long were you at that shop for?
Probably like 3 to 4 months, not too long. But I've really been cutting hair, like I started cutting hair like that summer, so like I'd say like June 2022. Yeah.
That's crazy, because remember, we went to the Barber Expo, and that's when he walked up to me.
I didn't even notice this dude, man.
Went to the Barber Expo, he walked up to me. He's like, yo, I guess he seen me on the gram or whatever the case may be. And then that's when bro, I remember before he got here, bro, I called all of these niggas on FaceTime. I called every single one of these niggas on FaceTime. I put them on a group FaceTime. I said, yo, bro, I think he wants to come cut here. What do you guys think? I don't think you know this. You don't know this. But I put these niggas all on a group FaceTime. Like, yo, bro, this nigga wants to come cut here. What do you guys think about him, bro?
Tell him come over.
Because he came that one day and was cutting. He came that day we did the grand opening for the clothes next door.
Oh,
and he just cut his little brother and did.
Oh, yeah.
And was like, yo, bro, what y'all
Funny as
think?
hell.
And then that's when JC was like, I don't know, let's do it. Or whatever the case may be. And that's crazy. We had somebody else in here, no names. We had somebody else in here and I had to get him up out of here.
Yeah.
We had to get him up out of here because honestly, guys, the way I put this together is like, I really want this to be a family. So if somebody's throwing off the vibe, they gotta go. Like, they gotta go. And that one person was just throwing off the vibe. This guy was just sitting here lying to us, yo.
Nah, just, yeah.
Yeah, something about
Yo,
the,
bro, from the beginning, he was just
divine
sitting here
timing.
lying to us, bro.
Nah,
We like, yo, it was so simple. Like, yo, what car you got? He was lying about what kind of car he had. And I'm like, yo, there's no way. You telling me that you have my favorite car. So, in the car that I love this car. You're not going to tell me that you have that car. I want to see it. You don't got no pictures of it. You don't got nothing of it. And I know people that know you, and they telling me that's not the car you have. And you pulling up in a fucking, in a Honda Civic. All right, that's a lie. So then everything else after that just started seeming like a lie. So I'm like, yo, no, son got to give. So that's why I called everybody. I'm like, yo, what y'all think? He got to go? Yeah, he got to go. We don't like his energy. You're not going to mess up my energy. This is our family. We got this. Nah, he got to go. So that's when Evo came in. And how long you been here now, Evo?
So,
Probably a year.
since about a year now.
It's about to be a year?
Yeah, I came here like around after Thanksgiving.
No, you came.
Yeah.
Nah,
After-
you came.
I came after Thanksgiving. I remember because I wanted to stay at that shop to get that Thanksgiving money. And then I
yeah.
stayed there because I was kind of worried about like
Yeah.
leaving and staying a little bit. So I left after Thanksgiving. So I remember that, and then yeah, something about divine timing, bro. It's a beautiful thing, bro. Cause
Damn, so this Christmas you about to make a year.
yeah,
Yo, time fucking flies,
time
bro.
flies, bro. That's what I'm saying. It happens so fast, but it's been a journey, bro. Like
Yeah, this is crazy.
it's crazy to me, man. And like it's crazy.
All right.
And
So
then when he got here,
yo. All right, go ahead.
this nigga got here, he started judging our haircuts.
Who,
I
Evo?
wasn't judging. I
Y'all
wouldn't
two-
say
y'all two like besties.
I wouldn't say
Fucking with you,
judging,
nigga.
but
I'm
like
fucking with you, bro.
I wanted to learn too. You feel me? So like I was observing. You feel me? Like I you feel me? Instead of just observing, I
Yo.
was talking, but I came off wrong. You feel me? Or
Nah, yeah, but it was just
That's just your personality. You I don't even have to explain it.
Yo, but we seen
You're not a bad guy.
nah. But yo, we seen Ebo from the beginning till now is like a whole different person, because now it's like when he first got here, he was like mad jittery. He wanted like, you remember, like you saw all stages like
So it's crazy because when he first got here, he came from a shop that there was walk-ins. Fine, so he was cutting those walk-ins over there. He was making some type of money, but they were taking a percentage of his money. They were taking a big percentage of his money. We're not gonna talk about percentage or anything like that, but they was taking a big percentage of his money. So he felt like he was working for nothing. But then this is where mentally is a game. This is where mentally is a game, because imagine this. So now you go from somewhere that there's walk-ins. You actually are cutting, but at the end of the week they're taking most of the money that you made. Excuse me. Now you come here where I told them again. I told you the walk-ins aren't crazy, but you're gonna keep most of your money. So now that's when the game started playing with his mind. Like, damn, over there I was cutting more, but they were taking more of my money. But now I'm here, I'm cutting less, but I'm keeping more of my money. So what the hell do I do? Because is it adding up? Is it not adding up? And it's crazy. All I told him was, this is from Eric Thomas. I told him, and it's crazy because I sent you that video the other day again. It's like, yo, the difference between a sniper and a shooter is that a sniper waits for his shot, but he doesn't miss. A shooter's gonna shoot and throw 100 shots, and he might hit 2. But a sniper stays planted. You hold your feet, you hold your ground, and you don't move, and you're gonna nail it. You're gonna nail it. And as I told him, it's exactly how it happened. Exactly how it happened. Like now, to be honest, from a person only having a year cutting hair, you're doing amazing, bro. You're doing amazing. There was somebody here that was here for more than a year. He's been cutting for over 10 years, and it didn't go as well as it's going for you, bro.
Right.
He's not, and he probably not even cutting no more. He's doing something else, but here you are. You still cutting, you holding feet, and now you busy. Now you telling clients, I got 2 people. Now you telling clients, I got 3 people. I'm busy, or I'm booked, or this or this or that. Your clientele's coming. It's getting booked.
Yeah.
Right or wrong?
Right.
It's just crazy. You feel
yeah.
me? What could happen? Yo, June, I need you here for this question. Where'd June go?
nah, you want to.
Nah, but I definitely love like the energy that I'm around with, because like that's what really like jump started like my career basically. Just like when I first started, I started cutting people at the gym, like outside the parking lot in the summer. I ended up cutting like this guy where my machine died in the middle of the cut. So I ended up just using my trimmers, trying to like figure out how to cut his hair with a trimmer. So, you know, like during that time, in the beginning phase when I first started cutting hair, it's just like that energy kind of propelled me forward into even continuing this career and make that
Things
first,
like that
first
have to
jump.
happen.
You
You
know?
have to go through the negative, bro. You have to go through the stage where you
Yeah.
don't cut so that you can appreciate the times that you do cut. Because then there's going to be times, imagine you just started off cutting from the rip, boom, 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 and then it just dies out.
Right.
How would you feel?
I would feel like,
You're going to be like, what the hell?
yeah, basically.
You know what I'm saying? So everything always happens for a reason, bro.
Yo, but what about when I first started here though? My bad, to take it back here. But when I first started here, I wasn't cutting, but I was dancing. I was talking to everybody. I was getting to know everybody.
Yeah.
Like, what?
Now I was gonna say like just environment, bro. That's a big thing because I could have stayed at the first shop, but I hated it and like it kind of like confused me where like it's just like I kind of want to stop cutting hair for a little bit just because the environment I was in, I didn't like the barber
Yeah,
shop.
when you first got here, you wanted a whole nother job.
Yeah, man. It was just like environment is key, man. Like in your success because like that it really molds you and you're one of like is that saying or is it like you're one out of the five the people that you're like that you're around. So.
All right, so what made this shop different than your other shops, you?
I feel like I could just be myself, bro. Like not that way, but it's like I could dance, I could be goofy, I could tell jokes. I don't gotta put up a mask. Even though you do kind of have to put up a mask, like when it comes down to like your personal life. But over here, bro, I could pop a pin drop over there. And I could, bro, and y'all niggas will be freaking either laughing or y'all either, like it's fun. Like I could just be me, bro. So not that I'm saying I can't be myself in another shop, but I just feel like
Make me up, bro.
What? Just hold it. Just hold it. Well,
I'm trying to.
what makes this shop different than other shops you've been in?
It's
the
camaraderie, the brotherhood, the vibe of
Then that was the answer I was looking for.
you know what I'm saying? This is only my third shop ever. However,
I'm pretty sure you've been to other shops. You got haircuts before.
yeah, and I've been at that one shop for 10 years. And that shit was like high school, you know what I mean? Where you have to, in a sense, you have to keep your guard up because of he say, she say bullshit. Over here, you don't got that. You know what I mean? Over here, it's really, we a family, bro. We a team. Like, there's no way around it. You know what I mean? And I would rather work. It's not even work for me.
Yeah, word, exactly. I was gonna say that.
I come over here, bro. This is a hangout. You know what I mean? This is, like, I love it here, man.
It's a hangout, but
Friday, Saturday night, we be lit.
it's a get to the bag hangout. Like we got to the bag here. Like
and don't get the game fucked up neither. Like, we hang out, we joke, we laugh, but we be on each other's ass. We help each other out. You know what I mean? Like each one teach one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
if I don't know something,
The intentions are behind the fun and jokes.
It's love in here.
boy,
you know what I mean?
if I gotta come back here to like learn something, and you even be on my ass sometimes. Like yo, like look at the face from here. Like damn, like like shit like that. That shit goes a long way. Cause now it's like, bro, like we gotta be on that.
All right, we just had some technical difficulties with the batteries, but like I was saying, guys, so when it comes down to like actually being in a shop that you want to be at, actually being in a shop that doesn't feel like work, actually being in a shop that you can enjoy your time there is very helpful in the sense when it comes to becoming a barber, because there's a process in which you're going to be bored. There's a process in which you're going to be not cutting. You're not going to be doing anything, so that if you don't enjoy where you at, you're going to leave. And guess what happens when you leave? You miss a client. What happens when you leave? You miss an opportunity. It doesn't necessarily have to be a client. It misses an opportunity where you could have learned something for your craft. So that's why it's very important. That's why I'm glad these guys feel the way they do feel, because if they didn't feel like that, I wouldn't be doing my job correctly. If they didn't feel like that, I wouldn't be having an environment in which any of them could grow in. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna move forward. Like you guys, what would you ask me in the past life? Not in the past life, but like I want y'all to ask me questions. I'm gonna tell y'all my story, but I want you to ask me questions. He probably asked me everything in the world already.
I already asked you questions that I already kind of got my I'm already kind of doing it, but I could do it better, you know. Maybe how would you grow your clientele? Like starting barber, like okay, you straight out of school, whatever. How would you grow your clientele? Like to the point where obviously it's gonna take time, but like how would you grow your clientele? Like right now, someone just got out of school. How would you grow your clientele?
But where was I, guys? Where was I?
You was talking about like your clientele, how to build. I asked you how do you build your clientele from ground up?
And I told you those different scenarios in which you have friends or whatever the case may be. So how I started was with all my friends, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. So it started when I were at the house that I lived in. The owner of the house, her nephews had moved from DR. So they lived upstairs. Those were probably like, I was probably their first friend ever, like their first friend from Dominican Republic. I was their first friend, and we was obviously cool. We chilled a lot, whatever the case may be, bro. We would go in the bathroom, bro. You know the razors to do your legs, like we'll shape this up right here with that shit. Like we should shape this up right here, like that was like the start of it all. Like we should just grab them, shape this up right here, just take off the little hairs right there with that. I started that off with them, and it's crazy because they weren't even the ones that I started cutting hair with. Like they wasn't the ones I started cutting hair with at all. I actually got sent to my cousin. My cousin was a barber. He's the one that really put me on. Shout out to him. Got my mom sent me to Miami to spend the summer with him, and he worked in a barbershop. So what happens? I was there every day, just sitting there. I ain't cut over there nothing. I was just sitting there sweeping, jump roping, chilling, whatever the case may be. So when it was time to come back, he sent me back with some clippers, bro. He sent me back with a bag of clippers and 2 CDs. The CDs were, I guess they were from like a barber school on how to cut, bro. I probably watched them shits for like an hour, 30 minutes. And literally sit there, and they were boring as fuck. And I'm not the type of person, like I hate learning from something on a video. I hate learning from something that's not in my face or like hands-on, like watching somebody. Like I can't sit there and just listen to a recording or listen to a video. I hate it. I get bored so fast. I guess it's the ADD or the ADHD kicked in where my attention span sucks because I'm watching it past tense. Like I want to watch everything live. I want to see something live. I learn much more. I want to ask questions. I want to see it hands-on. So I watched the video. I was like, nah, fuck that. So shout out to my best friend. I still cut this nigga to this day. I still cut him to this day. My first friend, Lewis. He just let me chop him up. He let me chop him up. After that, it goes back to how I get clientele. I was just, all my friends, bro, all my friends, yo, let me cut you. And I said this in my last podcast, so I'm not going to get too much into it. I just asked everybody, let me cut them. I started off in my bathroom, bro. And I'm going to tell you guys, like, what it went through with all of that. Like, it was so many life lessons, and that molded me to who I am today, because what happens when you cut in your bathroom, you have to bring everybody to your house. You have to bring everybody to your house, right? And I went through a lot of shit with that, like having to bring people to my house, bro. I done got robbed so many times. My house got robbed about 3-4 times, bro. And what else could I blame? Cutting in my house, because I had to bring people to my house. So guess what happens when you cut people in your house? They learn everything. People know things. People, how to get in, how to get out, where's this, where's that. They see what's in your house. They see everything. And that's why I'm so private with my stuff now, because when you bring people to your environment, you don't know what they're capable of. You don't know who they're capable of. You don't know what their true colors are. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm grateful for all my clients now. And that's what that taught me. And I guess everything happens for a reason. That's why I am the way I am today. Like, I could read people from a mile away. I could tell you what you thinking. I could tell you what you're up to. I could tell you what you got planned, what type of person you are, because of everything that I went through. Like, started cutting in my house, in the bathroom. Fine. That house got robbed. I went to a barbershop. I started working in a barbershop when I was 14. I dropped out of school. I started cutting when I was 14. I was still in school. But the moment I hit 16 years old, it was like 16. I dropped out the second month of junior year. I was in high school. I got kicked out of high school. I got sent to an alternative school. And you know what time it is. I got to take the bus every day to school. Junior year, I'm like, yo, Mom, I'm not taking this bus to school anymore. Hell no. That shit was annoying. I want to go to work. I want to work. I want to make money. There's no way. Fucking there's no way. Sign me out. We signing out. Sign me the fuck out because I'm not taking this bus. Because guess what? You in the bus. Guess what? You got to hit after school. Traffic. You know, I wasn't getting home till like 4:30. By that time, what the hell am I gonna cut for 2 hours? Hell no. Signed out. Whatever the case may be. So, damn, I went through so many barbershops, bro. So first barbershop I went to, it was on the second floor somewhere. No walk-ins. I was just sitting there, just literally watching, sleeping, learning, whatever case may be. Went to that barbershop. But that barbershop, I went with the same owner who went up the block to the middle of the hood somewhere. I was sitting there. I got some couple clientels there. I was there for a minute. It was like a clothes and barbershop. There for a minute. I was there for a little while, cutting, learning. I was in the hood. All these no disrespect, Morenos. I love my black people. I love my black family. I'm half black. It was all black people, really. Whole bunch of Morenos. That it was in the middle of the hood. After that, where I went to, I was trying to get up out of there. So I went to a Dominican barbershop. I went to that Dominican barbershop. It was my third barbershop. I went to that Dominican barbershop. It was a small barbershop, 4 chairs. It was 4 chairs, the 4 barbers, and it was probably enough room for 2 customers to wait. I was there for like maybe a couple months. I got arrested. I got put on house arrest. So guess what? Once I came home, I had to go pick up my machines, take them home. I'm cutting in my house again. After that, where I was there in my house until I got taken off house arrest. After I got house arrest, where I went to, I think, what barbershop did I go to that? I think I went to a barbershop. This is all in Passaic. I only went to Passaic. I went to a barbershop downtown. Yeah, I went to a barbershop downtown. I was with a whole bunch of Dominicans. That barbershop molded me because there I got to cut a little bit of different aspects. I got to cut some Dominicans. I got to cut a lot of Mexicans, so that's how I learned how to cut with scissors. Got to cut some Mexicans. That's why I started building up myself. Got more clientele, whatever the case may be. Now, one thing I do regret in the whole process of everything, I don't regret it because it still made me who I am. I just wish I would have never dropped out. I wish I would have never dropped out because I feel like I would have had more clientele. I would have been in a different place. I would have probably sped up the process as far as clients because I would have still been in school. I would have been cutting while I was in school. Probably wouldn't have got locked up. And I probably would have been like, again, I have more clients because, again, this is all about relationships. So the cooler you are with more people, the more people are going to come in your chair because by default, you're cool with them. Let me support. Whatever the case may be. So, again, now we went downtown. Was in that spot. I was there for a little while. That's 4. Then I went from one shop down the block. I went down the block. So I was there for a couple months. Then that's where that's just when I started messing with June. That's when I went to a barbershop in Ridgewood. Now we're at number 6. I went to a barbershop in Ridgewood by my cousin who taught me how to cut. He's like, yo, come over here. I want you to cut with me. I bet. So I gave up everything that I was in Passaic. I'm in Ridgewood. That shit's like 20 minutes away. So I'm like, damn, is this a risk? I'm about to lose all my clientele, all my friends, because my friends not going to drive over there. They don't have cars yet. Some of them do, some of them don't. But should I do it? I did it. I'm like, it's a white town. I could charge more, whatever the case may be. So I went over there. It was walk-ins. It was kind of uphill then downhill, uphill and downhill because, again, it was different. I had to really get busy with the scissors. I went over there. It was cool. I was there for maybe 2-3 months. Then the owner yo, we got to shut down. Shut down? Like, what you mean we got to shut down? He yeah, I got another barbershop at Fairlawn. That's when I went to go cut with June. We gonna go cut over there. I was there for what, June, like a month? Yeah. I went to the shop at Fairlawn. Now I'm on number 7. I'm at shop number 7. I went to that shop in Fairlawn. The owner yeah, this your chair, whatever the case may be. So now it was like August because I remember he kicked me out a week before school started. You already know, as a barber, when school starts, that's like the holidays. A lot of clients. He said, yo, the barber that had this chair is coming back from vacation, so you gotta go. I'm gonna let you know if I could get you another chair. I'm like, what? You feel me? All this shit is molding me to the person that I am now because he kicked me the fuck out. How you basically gave me a chair for now just so you can make the couple dollars. I could pay you that rent while the other guy was gone. You're an asshole. You're a dickhead. Whatever. I left. I was cutting in my house for a while. No, matter of fact, I went back downtown. I went back downtown to Passaic. So I'm at shop number 8. I was there for a while and I'm like, nah. I started cutting in my house. At this point, this one I just had all my friends, all my friends' friends. I was just vibing my house, chilling my house, whatever the case may be. I didn't go to no barbershop to get a haircut. I was cutting myself. This one I really peak got nice because I was cutting myself. If you could cut yourself in the mirror, you could cut anybody. Because remember, the mirror is opposite. It's so much harder to cut yourself. I was there for a minute, cutting myself. And then that's when again, my house got robbed again. Boom. I went to Dave's shop. I was there for Dave's shop. I was there for 5 years, bro. I was at Dave's shop for 5 years.
Yeah, he was a dynasty.
I was a dynasty for 5 grip, bro. That's when I was cutting you. I was cutting everybody. That's when I really. That's what molded me. Shout out to Dave. That's what molded me. That's what made me all my clientele. Like even from the moment I walked in, I was paying rent the first week. I never got a free week. Nothing. I was paying rent. I was there because I already had my friends. I was really getting support. I was honestly blessed to have the people that I had around me cutting. I was there for 5 years, bro. That's when everything, the money came, the clients, chilling, everything. And then my journey was kind of dope, and it sucked. I always tell everybody, like, live through your time. Don't try to speed the process. I sped the process. I had a fake ID since I was 16 years old, and now since I was 16 years old, I was over here making money on the weekend and spending it that same weekend. I never saved. And that gives me PTSD and the trauma, because to this day it was harder for me to learn how to save, because since I was young, I was just going out every weekend. On Thursday I made 200. On Thursday I spent that 200. On Friday I made 250. I was spending that 250. Whatever I just made, I would just have the money to pay the chair, and I was spending it because I was chilling with people that was 21, 22, because I was 16 with a fake ID. You feel me? So that shit sped up my processing, but it also, although it sped up my process and helped me gain clients, it messed me up in a long run as far as like money, time aspect, because I try to do everything too soon and too fast. You know what I'm saying? So that was really, you could go ahead. That was really detrimental in a way. It was so detrimental in a way, but I thank God for it, because again, I learned from it. Now I can help. Now doesn't help me. It didn't really help me, but I can help others. Like I try to help Juju. I try to help Evo. I try to tell everybody about that, because it wasn't cool. So with Dave, I was there for like 5 years. I gained all my clients. I gained all my clientele. He kicked me out. It wasn't completely my fault. It wasn't his fault. One of my clients did something. Rest in peace. He had passed away. He did something that was wrong, and not that I condone it. I didn't stop it. I should have stopped it. Dave felt like I was mixing my lifestyles together. He told me to leave. I left. Fine. I came here. This is where I'm at now. So that was probably like shop number 9 or 10. And I came here. I was here for like a year. My cousin decided to get rid of it. I was back with my cousin again, decided to get rid of it, and which I bought it. And I've been here ever since. We've been growing together. That's when everybody came. I've been through a couple barbers come and go. I even had a barber here that was living in my shop, and I didn't even know. I would just come here and he'd be sleeping. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? I went through so much shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it was a blessing. It was a blessing. Now, I don't want to get too deep, because again, I told you guys I want to turn this into segments. I want to teach you guys the ins and outs of barbers, but I want you guys to understand that where it's coming from is from experience. Where it's coming from is coming from experience, and not only experience of myself, but experience of teaching others and seeing the process of their experience. Like we've molded Juju into where he's been, so I've seen him from scratch. So now we're molding Evo to be from where he's at. We had June coming here experienced already, but there's still things we could tweak. So everything that's going to be going through, everything that you're going to listen moving forward, everything that you're going to hear moving forward is from experience. It's not something that I'm going to just talk to you about because I do this. No, I talk to you because I do this and I've done it and I've seen it through other people. And you guys are going to see. Again, this is going to be part 1. I'm going to show you guys everything. Like I want to talk to you guys about what's the most important parts. I'm not going to teach you guys about how cutting hair. If you want to go see how to cut hair, I got like 2 videos up there, but that's not my most important part. That's not my most important
attribute.
Like that's not what I really want to talk about, and I don't think that's what my strongest point. My strongest point, yes, I'm nice. I'm confident in what I do, yes. But like I asked Juju earlier, would you rather have built personality or your talent? Your talent comes from practice. Anybody's gonna tell you practice makes perfect. Yes, no, practice doesn't make perfect. Actually, practice makes progress. But in the mix of all of that, in the mix of your practice, there's something else you gotta endure, and that's yourself. That's yourself. You have to endure yourself in the process, because if you don't learn yourself, if you don't grow, if you don't do anything, then you're not gonna get anywhere in this barber field. Because at the end of the day, there's barbers everywhere. There's barbers everywhere, and there's supermarkets everywhere. There's stores everywhere. But what makes you go to that specific store? What makes you go to that specific supermarket? What makes you go to that specific car wash? What makes you go to that specific anywhere? Why do you choose that one when there's a million more everywhere? Why do you choose me? Why do you choose Juju? Why do you choose Evil? Why do you choose June? There's a reason behind all of that where you guys probably don't even understand. And it's to a point where I want to make you understand that so that you can grow in your field. Because if you don't understand that, you're not going to grow. If you don't understand why people sit in your chair, you'll never understand it. And then now it comes down to before I even get into the aspects of money, before I even teach you about the money, I gotta teach you what's gonna get you the money. And getting you the money is not how nice you are. It is not how nice you are. I want you guys to realize that to get this money in this field of barbering, it doesn't come down to how nice you are. How nice you are does matter, but there's a whole other percentage of it that gets you there. Because your personality is gonna be a good 70% of it. What you do with your personality, how you speak to people, how you keep the conversations flowing, even if you don't know nothing about what the fuck the person's talking about. But if you could add bits and pieces of your own thing to whatever somebody's talking about, or even just switch the conversation so that you don't, without them even noticing, it matters. All of that matters. Everything comes down to how you are as a person. It's not how nice you are, bro, because there's a million people better than me. But my 500 clients or my 1,000 clients won't go to that person because they fuck with me. Juju's clients won't come to me because they fuck with Juju. Evo's clients not gonna sit in my chair because they fuck with Evo. So you have to understand that. You have to understand the actual internal things of being a barber. Because being nice is being nice. You understand that?
And you could always get better. So they're gonna see through the progress. Like if you might not be nice one year, but the next year you could master their their hair, but now you nice, and then now you have a personality. So now it's like they can't go nowhere because now,
they mess with you.
Bro, my clients have seen my progress, even till this day. Like, yo, damn, bro, clients could tell if clients could see your growth. Like if you're not nice now, and then a year from now you nice, like they're gonna see like, yo, damn, like you really piping my shit. Pause. Like,
yeah, no, that's a fact. You feel me? So again, you have to grow with them. Like, and then it's like I tell people too, like, also you're gonna grow with your clients. The money's gonna come inevitably. Why? Because that client that used to pay you 20, eventually is gonna pay you 30, eventually is gonna pay you 40, eventually is gonna pay you 50, because he grew with you. But don't expect till you just come out of nowhere. I'm just started cutting hair. I just got to this barbershop. I'm gonna charge 50 off rip. Why? That's when you start charging these crazy numbers. That's when a person's gonna go find who's better. That's when the person's gonna go find who's better. That's when being nice really matters. How much you charge? Why? Because off rip, you charging that much. I'm gonna go to somebody that's charging that much, and I'm gonna get what's worth that much because he's that nice. But if you grow with your clients, they're gonna start paying you that inevitably because they see what you've done. They see the machines you're investing in. They see how much time you're invested. They see how much love you have for it. They see how much everything. They see everything that's going forward. And that's for example, like a photographer. You're gonna be a photographer, and you're gonna go ahead and be like, I charge $300 for photo shoots. All right, I'm gonna go find this guy. He charges $400, but he's amazing. Or would you rather charge $100 for your photo shoots at first? Keep taking those pictures, and that person sees how much better. Now next time, he's gonna tip you $150. He's gonna tip you $200, right? Because he sees that you're growing. He sees that you bought another lens. He sees that you bought another camera. He sees that you bought another tripod. He sees that you bought all this new equipment. So now he's growing with you. He sees that, right? But guess what? Also back in this barber world, as far as charging what you charge, because now let's say you charge a little bit. You at the beginning you're gonna have to charge a little bit. You're gonna gain all your clients, charging them that. But guess what? You charge that one client that small fee. That client loved this haircut. He loved your energy. Loved everything. He's gonna tell 10 people about you. But let's say you go ahead and you got this client and you charge them the high fee. How many people you think he's gonna tell about you? I'd rather start small and let that small grow with my client, so my client could tell his boy, and bring those 10 people in potentially, than charge this guy the highest price. He's not gonna tell nobody because who's gonna want to pay that with him? You know what I'm saying? So again, I'd rather start small. I charge what I charge now because I grew with my clients. I grew with my clients. My clients see the love that I have. The clients see my passion, and they see everything that's coming with it. I didn't automatically charge from the rip that much money. So then that's when it goes down to the next segment. I'm going to teach you guys how to start growing with your clients, how to learn everything, how to be able to read the room so you know who to say what to, who to deal with, all those type of things, supply and demand, because this is a supply and demand industry, supply and demand, relationships, all those different type of things that I'm gonna go ahead and try to bring into you guys. So I don't want to keep this going too much longer because I think we've been going for about an hour already, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys learned anything from it, and I got a lot to talk about. Guys, I've been doing this for about 13 years, 14 years now, so we got 14 years worth of experience and knowledge for you guys. So I love you guys, and maybe the next one we could bring the Braiders in here so they could talk to you guys too as well, and everything moving forward. Let's get it. You guys got anything,
Stay tuned.
I mean?